What's up, everybody? I'm Josh Meek, the Uber Geek. Welcome to Pretty Dece, your daily entertainment and pop culture show. Today on the show, we're going to talk about actor TJ Miller because things are not going so well for him. You may have heard that he was arrested recently for calling in a fake bomb threat. The actor slash comedian slash general weirdo was arrested at LaGuardia Airport for, again, allegedly calling in a fake bomb threat on a train last month. His official charge was that he was intentionally conveying to law enforcement false information about an explosive device on a train traveling to Connecticut. He has appeared before a judge and he's been released on $100,000 bond. However, this charge could come with a maximum of 5 years in prison for him. So this is an extremely serious offense. As you could imagine, bomb threats are not taken lightly, and it could mean actual real years of jail time for TJ Miller. So what the heck happened here? First of all, again, allegedly, he hasn't actually, faced trial for any of this. But what seems to have happened is that TJ Miller called 911 while he was aboard an Amtrak train that was traveling from Washington, Dece to New York City. And he said that a woman on the train had a bomb in her bag and he was concerned about the safety of the rest of the train. The train was stopped and searched. No bomb was found. Turns out TJ Miller had actually reported a train that he wasn't even on, so he either got the train number wrong or that was maybe part of the call, who knows, and the whole prank. But they eventually stopped his train that he was actually on, searched it as well, and again found no explosives. Amtrak officials say that TJ Miller, while he was on the train, was intoxicated. So intoxicated that they did eventually remove him of the train before it reached its final destination. But before that, he was having very hostile exchanges with a passenger in a different row. And the assumption is that he called in this threat as a way to get back at her and potentially get her kicked off the train, again, while he was intoxicated. So, huge issue. That's not something that you do just to kind of play a little prank on someone that you're having a disagreement with. This is something that gets the FBI involved. This is something that gets you arrested and sent away to jail. But unfortunately it happened, and unfortunately he's been arrested for it. He's been caught for it. And this is the latest in what feels like a series of self-destructive events in TJ Miller's life. The former Silicon Valley star seemingly left the show to pursue other projects. However, it turns out that he was let go actually from the show because he was showing up to work under the influence. While he was at work, he was a destructive, explosive force on set. Sometimes they'd be able to get takes out of him. Sometimes they'd ruin an entire day of shooting. So they ended up deciding to part ways, and TJ Miller tried to kind of save face by saying that he was a bigger star than that show. He was moving on to bigger and better things. And aside from starring in the Emoji Movie, of course, none of that has really materialized. And we've just found out more and more kind of things about how he's not a great person to work with and how he seemingly has issues with drug and alcohol abuse. So it is quite sad. I enjoy TJ Miller's work a lot. I've seen his stand-up live, and he's weird, and he's funny, and he's quirky. But, this behavior is going to lead to his ultimate downfall. Hopefully he can right this ship, he can figure it out, he can get himself back on track. We can start seeing his work again and appreciate it for what it is. But unfortunately, with this serious of a claim, it might be too little too late. So that is the current status on TJ Miller. We might talk about this again as things progress in the case, but that's also going to do it for Pretty Dece for today. Thanks very much for joining me. Make sure to like Pretty Dece on Facebook, facebook.com/PrettyDeceShow. Follow me on Twitter @PrettyDeceShow. And of course, subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can find that at PrettyDeceShow.com/video. So make sure that you're subscribed to the YouTube channel, to the podcast, and inside the Anchor app so that you never miss any of the content.